Hey everybody, I'm sorry Glenn, just call me Glenn, and don't you be doing that, I hate you, my board. We're back to more Parasite Eve! You thought I ended it off. Well, I was actually right about ready to start doing this. Or to start doing the Chrysler Building. So I thought, might as well record the Chrysler Building. I've never been in here. All I know is that the floors are randomized at the start of every playthrough. Every floor has a storage room that has really good stuff in it. And overall, we're just looking for other stuff. I'll have to show all my stats after I drop off a bunch of stuff I feel I don't need. I forgot to do this before I started this episode. Whoops. But if you caught a glimpse, I'm level 99. Like, it does not. It probably takes about, if you play through the museum itself and you go just to fight battles in this one specific place, it probably takes about 6 hours. I don't need any of this. And I'm also, when I save, I'm going to save on top of my clear data, because whenever you actually, discard save on top of my clear data, because when you play the Chrysler Building, you beat the Chrysler Building, you can't turn back. Like, you have absolutely no way to turn back or anything. So we're just gonna go straight through. Okay. Come back anytime you want. I don't need this because I have 999 ammo, but we'll take it. I should have done that before, and I'm going to make these parts. From what I understand, the Chrysler Building is kind of a dredge, and you have to it can be boring. It takes a long time to get through, and random battles, especially at level 99, are useless. But yeah, see, I'm level 99. Got all the Parasite powers, which Liberate you get at level 32, 33. So 99 is just flow. You can see all my stats except for active time is 99, which active time 96, 99 doesn't make a difference. It charges really, really fast. The gun I have is reload it. Not is you see it's not named Tyrant because Tyrant didn't have enough slots for what I wanted, so I traded up to another gun that I got, another machine gun I got from the museum named the Tyrant. Named it the Tyrant 2, took out all those dang add-ons that were bad, and put rate of fire times 2, burst, quick draw, tranquilizer, double command, and acid, which is pretty nice. And it has like a ton of strength, and a ton of range, and a ton of bullets. That's not changed. Next thing is, I don't have Guardian as my armor anymore because, again, it only had 3 slots, while this one has 4. And I know what I want to put on the 4th slot. It's still not the best armor, because I probably could have gotten an armor that has 4 slots. However, I named it, instead of Guardian, it's named Behemoth, because it's my favorite Final Fantasy monster. Not that it really protects you or anything, but it sits in counterattacks all the time. Not that I have counterattack on any weapon either, so whatever. But it has auto medicine, resist poison, and resist stiffness, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. I also tore apart a bunch of weapons, put them into these so that their stats are so high. But from what I understand, you don't need your stats this high to go through Chrysler Building. I just want to make this as easy as possible so that I'm not dying over and over and over again once I get to the higher floors. Which is why my defense, my attack are just so powerful. And as I said, I will be saving on a separate save file as I move through this building, because everything in here is one time only. You cannot, once you complete the Chrysler Building, the keys you get disable all random encounters and everything on the floors below you, and they carry over to New Game Plus. So if I ever want to play through this dungeon again, I'd have to do another couple playthroughs, because you can't see here. This is my 3rd playthrough, but I don't really feel like doing that. I guess I need a key. Well, we don't have it, so we're just going straight in. to Chrysler Building. This is the first floor of 77. Could be here a while. But my main goal for every floor is to find a storage. There's a lot of good stuff, especially rare trading cards. I want this. Okay, bats. Not hard. Oh, why did I take that? I don't need medicine once. See, you can see you're meant to go through the Chrysler Building as you progress in the game, because these enemies are as easy as enemies at the beginning of the game. It might be a little tough if you come here as soon as you beat the, What am I targeting? Oh, there's more birds. But this is the... I don't have a junk weapon. I am not using a junk weapon. I don't need that to be my ultimate weapon to go to this place. So I'm not farming junk. But apparently, to farm junk, the best place to do it is on the first floor, or the first 10 floors is the best place to farm junk before the elevator. Yeah. Best place to farm junk is the first 10 floors of the Chrysler Building. So if you clear out the Chrysler Building, you make it really hard on yourself to be able to get all the... Come on! My mind's moving fast, or my mouth's moving faster than my mind. To get a junk weapon. That's it. And this is a dead end. Great. And this is the only dungeon in the whole game that actually changes. Come play through it again. So it'll only... But then again, enemies only spawn until you get the key for those 10 floors. And I think I'm going to make these parts a little bit longer than parts I've done before. Because if I make them short parts, it could take a long time just to do nothing. Where's the storage room? Is this the stairs? This is the stairs. I don't want to be here yet. Where's the storage room? Also, I don't think floors re-randomize themselves once you leave them. It's determined at the beginning of the playthrough. As well as once you beat the boss, the storage room is still there. I think so. Start at the one in the middle. And that is why I have burst. I know there's better abilities you can get. I'm back at the beginning. Really? Is there not a storage room on this floor? No way. There's a storage room on every floor. Oh, there it is. Finally. I'm like, it's somewhere. Okay, what do we get? Bullet capacity +1. Offense +3. Holy cow. And offense +1. There's no pixel perfect things, so just everything's in a box. Everything's in a box. Yep, everything's just in a box. Okay. But we will go ahead and use those. Tyrant 2, Tyrant 2. I can't believe you can actually boost stuff on Mida's gun. Can't rename it. Like, you literally can't rename Mida's gun, I don't think. And it's not a good gun. It starts with 1 in its stat. In its attack stat. And I think your weapon damage and everything scales with what level you are. What your offensive stat is. But I don't know. I know there's a lot of equipment, armor, and one-time abilities on those slots they have available in this place. So we're just gonna try our best to get everything. I know I only want to record for like 30 minutes. It's already been almost 10. And I've only done 1 floor. Okay, floor 2 out of 10. Yeah, it just sucks that the enemies in the items you can get in here are all one time. That's the sucky part. Oh, and I didn't mention about the level 99 thing. It actually takes only, because of how the game does leveling and stuff, it's really weird. But it only takes about as long to reach level 99 from level 38 as it takes to reach level 38 from 37. It literally will take you longer to get from level 34 to 38 than it does from 38 to 99. Still looking for this storage. Might have gone the wrong way. I have no way of telling because everything's random. Did I just go in a circle? Does this just take me in a circle? I think it did. What the heck? Actually, I went with a friend to eat dinner, and we went back to his house, and we watched the Avengers, and I saw the Chrysler Building in there. I'm like, Chrysler Building. I'm like, I still have to go there. Crap. Wait, are these the stairs again? Don't tell me. No. But it keeps going. How long is this? It's still going. Is this just an infinitely looping area? Am I just stuck here for eternity? Oh, no, it leads here. I have no idea where I'm at. Oh, dinosaurs! Hey, dinosaurs! Hey, dinosaurs that I can one-shot. Again, I don't know exactly how long all of these... Oh, there it is, finally. I don't know how long this... Like, how many parts this playing through this area is going to be. I know definitely on days where I have more time to record, I'll be recording a lot more, and there'll be longer videos. However, today I can only afford a 30-minute part, so that will serve as an introduction. A USB 2. Have anything on it? No, just 2 empty slots. It seems like a decent handgun, but I got Tyrant 2, so I don't really need it. But I will hold on to it and store it in the NYPD because I can't get it anywhere. Tyrant 2, use on Behemoth. I know I can't get it anywhere else, so might as well hold on to it, right? Okay, now my main goal is finding those dang stairs. At least there doesn't seem to be very many random encounters. This would help. It would help a little bit though if Aya would be able to run faster. Because truth be told, she does run kind of slow. It's the first time we see this room. We're just keep heading straight. Is that what we're gonna do? I guess that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure rare trading cards are in the storage rooms. I want to say they are, because that's the only place you can get items in this tower. But if it's not, then... Game? You having an issue there? If they're not just in buildings, it might have problems. I don't want that junk. One of them dropped a medicine too, which is nice, but I don't really want that junk either. because you can't. There is a what is it? Select this one to end. There is like how I have no or resist stiffness and resist poison on my armor. There is resist darkness and resist fusion, I believe, because those are the 4 status ailments in the game. What? Oh, it's too close for burst. However, I think those 2 abilities are exclusive to the Chrysler Building. And I did not come into the Chrysler Building at all. Oh, right. Floor 3, storage room. That's what I'm looking for. That's the elevator. I have not come in here at all. So I'm literally... I just walked in. It's like, yeah, let's start from floor 1. I've never even been at floor 1 in this game. I never have. Like, I know that most of the bosses are pizza bosses before. Most of the enemies until the higher floors aren't going to be very difficult because I can one-shot them. Especially since I did 2 playthroughs to get, or 2 extra playthroughs to get this part. This is not where I want to be. Yes, this is stairs leading up. I haven't found storage yet. Especially since I did 2 extra playthroughs, I'm a little bit stronger than I should be. Not powerful enough, because I could, you know, I could have done like 13 playthroughs and got all 9s and all my stats. But that's way too much effort for the payout. I'd rather just done that. The only reason I even did an extra playthrough is because I wanted the little boost, as well as I needed to rename guns to be different, because I wanted to use named guns, like guns that I had named instead of just picking up a random gun. Of course, I didn't want to name them the same thing as the first guns, and the first guns didn't retain their names. I still have them, or the first gun and armor didn't retain their names. I still have them in my inventory. They're just reverted to their previous names. So Tyrant and Guardian are no longer called Tyrant and Guardian. They're called the CR Vest 2, I believe Guardian was. And I believe the Tyrant was the MP5K from day 3. Found it! Okay, what do we get? A tool. M1911A4. Okay, another tool. And SP vest. What do those do for me? SP vest looks like a decent vest to begin with, but again, I have Behemoth. And what about this gun? 2 slots. I don't know how many slots it'll go up to. It's definitely base stats are stronger than what I have. However, I don't, except for bullets. I don't feel a need to switch to it. Again, at this point, most weapons are going to be inferior to, that I pick up are going to be inferior to what I already have. So there's no point going around it. What is it? Dang it! I always do this. There's no point in going around and switching to all the new guns. There we go. I realize that I do that a lot. I tend to talk faster than I think. And so I'll just start saying stupid crap, just because I haven't thought as far ahead as I'm talking. And my friend will for that. He's like, it's like you diarrhea out of your mouth. I'm like, no! It was really bad, because I was looking at a sign. As I was driving, I was looking at a sign. The sign was flashing. It was leading up into the mountains. So I was like, that sign's probably there because it snowed on the mountains. But instead of saying that, what came out of my mouth is like, oh, there's a flashing sign. It's probably because the mountains are on snow. This is my mind started thinking on fire at first. Pretty sure this is the way out again. Should be. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's already been 20 minutes and we only did 3 floors. At least random encounters aren't that bad. There seems to be not that many. I do, however, if I end a part, like I'm probably going to end this part around floor 4 or 5, which means I'm going to have to edit, or not edit, but leave, like manually walk all the way back down, then come back up, and then start the video from that floor I left off on. I should really be keeping a track what floor I'm on. It's a good thing too. I got an hour before I'm getting ready for work. Go this way, cause got you. I don't want that junk. I don't need it. It's useless. Okay. Rats. I mean, it's also insane how at active time 96, it's insane how fast the ATB bar fills. Like you can see that I will shoot, and almost as soon as I'm done shooting, I'm just shooting 2 bullets because I can shoot 4. Almost as soon as I'm done shooting, I'm ready to shoot again. Oh, there's a bird in here. Bird. No, I didn't want that junk. Urgh. In a literal and metaphorical term. Actually, let's discard it. It's funny, I haven't even taken a single point damage yet because I just walk in, shoot everything in the face, one-shot it, and then walk away. Still need to find the storage room. You can see mitochondria goop everywhere. Like, there's just goop. I mean, eventually going up this tower, I'm gonna run out of things to talk about because it's 77 floors. There we go, storage room. Why does that vent look like something crawled in it? Painfully. Is there something in here? Yep. Oh, it's just a single dinosaur. So you can get fights in here? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Bam! Nap. What's in here? M162, weighted fire times 3. It has an insane amount of range. Holy crap. CR evade plus 2. And another tool. I'm gonna have to find out where these rare trading cards are. They might only be on certain floors, but I've not found any of them yet. Because the funny thing is when you get enough of them, you get a toolkit, which gives you infinite tools. Which would be nice because I chewed through tools trying to pull 2 playthroughs worth of stats and throw them onto my current gun and armor. I went from having almost 50 to having less than 10. That's a big old wall. It just led me straight to dead end. Thanks, game. I just want the stairs. They're kind enough to lead me to a dead end. Really? Really? You think you can fight me? Oh, there's birds. I won't hit those. don't need that. I have realized just how good some of the junk weapons are, though, because I think they start in the hundreds in the stats. So like if I took the stats I have now and put them on a junk weapon, it would probably have almost 400 tech, if not over. But again, I don't need that. I don't need. You can beat this game without a junk weapon. And even though I was, oh, finally the stairs. Even though I was one of those people who sat there and grinded out, I grinded out to level 99, which takes a while. I still decided to not farm junk because that can actually take longer, depending on your method. I didn't want to come into the Chrysler Building and farm junk, so I just did it this way. Take a long time. Oh, because loading the elevator. I've noticed rooms that have the elevator or storage room in it do tend to take longer to load. Wouldn't it have been funny if the storage room was literally right next to the elevator? But I know they only go on. If I want to find it, I have to take a horizontal. That's where the storage stuff will be, is on the horizontals because of the perspective thing. Are there birds in here? Yes, there are. Oh, you got too close. And for everyone who wonders why I'm canceling a lot of my shots, it's because I don't want to waste ammo. Because I can go farm ammo easy. This is the stairs. I didn't want these. I know where they're at. But I don't want to have to like go and farm ammo in between parts or anything. I just want to kind of move through it and be done with it. Bird's bird. Oh well, I'm about to have to end this part anyway, which means I'll have to go and leave. I'll have to manually walk all the way back down. Make sure I can go and save. Unless, I want to play 30 minutes worth of Chrysler Building up into the point where I was. I don't know, how long does it take people on average to actually make it through this place? Does it take several hours? I don't know. There's the elevator again. Go up here. Should take me somewhere where I can get to the storage room. He's outside my range, actually. I didn't want to miss, so I had to move closer. Please tell me I'm going to be lucky if it's here. Yay! Again, it looks like something tried to crawl painfully through that vent. But there's no encounters. PE +4. Oh, that's actually nice because it's hard to raise PE other than bonus points. KV jackets. And an M794 grenade launcher. I think that's all that's in here. Well, anyway, now that I found the storage room here and the stairs, use on Behemoth. Now that I found the storage room and the stairs, I might as well end it off here. so that next time I'll start from floor 5. So thanks everyone for watching. Next time, we'll move up a little. We'll try to go up a little bit more. We'll try to be a little bit faster at this now that I know how everything's going to go. We'll try to at least make it to floor 10 next time. Because I don't know if it's going to give me 7 parts, like 10 floors each part. If I did that, it would have to be like hour-long parts, and I really don't want to do that. Or I could do like more parts of however many floors I can get done in half an hour. But that could take a lot of parts as well. That could take 14, that could take 20, that could be almost a whole nother playthrough. So, again, thanks everyone for watching. Next time, start from floor 5. See you. Where's my...